area of a triangle. So area, step number 2 is finding the area. Area ni nini? Is a measure of surface. Measure of surface. Perimeter, for the case of perimeter, tulikuwa tunaenda to all round. Tunatoka hapa mpaka hapa, tuende mpaka hapa, turudi mpaka hapa. Tunamesha tu nje huku. But in this case area, tunamesha mpaka hapa ndani. Si ndio? Yaani hii ubao yangu occupy space gani, kiasi gani? Sawa, mpaka huku ndani. But perimeter tunapima tu huku measuring all round. But the area ni yote. Sawa? So, area of is a measure of surface. So the first thing we measure is a square. Square. So, square. Si tunajua square ni hii all round. If this side is A, so all sides will be A. So, A. So, area of a square is side times side. Side times side. Copy hiyo ya blue. Side times side. Side times side. So, this case, and side times side. Side times side. So, in this case, it's A times A. A times A. A times A. Hatumeshi huku, hatuendi all round. All round ni perimeter. In this case, tunataka kumeasure the surface of here. So, tutamesha A times A. A times A. So, for instance, we have this. A side of 4. Sindio? 4. Kumaanisha hapa ni 4. Sindio? So when you say area is equals to side times side, which itakuwa 4 times 4. Hapa ndio penye kuna shida. So it's 4 meters. 4 meters. So area itakuwa 4 meters times 4 meters. Itakuwa, answer itakuwa 4 times 4, 16 meters squared. Sijui kama umenotice 16 meters squared. 4 times 4 is 16. M times M, meters plus meters squared. So, so that is a square. B is a rectangle. Rectangle. Length, width. Area of a rectangle is length. Length times width. So, hiyo tu ni is just your formula, length times width. Length times width. So, in this case, maybe we have this 10 na 6 meters. So in this case it will be you quote area is equals to length times width, which is equals to 10 times 10 meters times 6 meters is equals to 10 times 6 ni ngapi? 60 meters squared. Sawa meters squared. So the challenge comes when they tell you this is a square. There are two squares here. Rectangle, I mean. Then, watakwambia, find the area of the shaded part. Find the area of the shaded part. Wakupea hapa ni 10. Na hapa ni 6. Then wakupea hapa ni 5. Na hapa ni 3. Find the area of the shaded part. So to find the area of hii kubwa, the find minus the area of v ndogo, si ndio? So you know the area of a square is length times width. So the big square, the big rectangle, the big rectangle is 10 times 10 meters times, tusisahau units, that's why tulisoma maneno ya units, usisahau units. So area ya big rectangle is 10 times 10 is 60 meters squared. The small rectangle, hiyo ya ndani ni area ni 5 meters times 3 meters is equals to ngapi? 15 meters squared. So in this case we will say, we want to find the area of the shaded part, we'll say the area of the shaded part is equals to, area of the shaded part is equals to the big rectangle minus the small rectangle, the area of the small rectangle, area of the big rectangle minus the area of the small rectangle. So in our case we have 60 meters squared minus 15 meters squared is equals to 45 meters squared. So the area of the shaded part hapa ni 45 meters squared. Hii vitu ni rahisi sana, mpaka nashangaa hata vitu za rahisi. Area of a square, area of a rectangle, area of a square, area of a rectangle. A square is side times side. Area of a rectangle is length times width. So let us tuendelee hapa sasa. Area, measure of surface area. Tunaenda tukiendaga, sina? Tukiendaga. So area of a triangle. So we say we have 3 types of triangle. We have isosceles triangle, right angled triangle. Now we have an equilateral triangle. So in these cases we have different types, we have like 2 methods of finding the area of a triangle. So the common one we have the right angled triangle, sindio? The common one is length, height, sindio? Base, sindio? Yeah? So the common one, we have a half into base times height. A half into base times height. So if this we have na tumesoma Pythagoras theorem, sindio? So if you have not been given the height, the straight height, na umepewa hii, you can find this one, sindio? So in this case maybe wacha tupeane challenge hapo 7, wacha hapo ikwe 10 na hapa ikwe 4, sindio? 10 hapo ikwe 4. So we want to find the area. So here we will first introduce the Pythagoras theorem because we don't have the base. So we'll introduce the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. you'll introduce the Pythagoras theorem ndio upate the base, this base. So itakuwa a squared plus b squared is equals to c squared. So we have a squared, which is 4 squared, plus b hatuna, is equals to c squared. C ni 10, si ndio? Ni 10. So 10 squared. Yeah? 10 squared. So we introduce the Pythagoras theorem to find the base. So 16, no, 16 plus b squared is equals to 100. So b squared is equals to 100 minus 16. Hiyo ni ngapi? 100 minus 16. Fanya 100 minus 16 is 84. So we find the square root both sides to eliminate the square. So itakuwa b is equals to 8. So tumepata base yetu ni 8. 8, so we want to find the area. Area, to quote the formula, a half base times height. Sindio? Itakuwa a half times 8 times 4, which is equals to 16. Yeah? So 16 meters. That's the area. So if
Yo 84
square root ya 84 ni ngapi? 9
point something.
So 8. So amenirekebisha hapa ati ni 9.165. Wacha kulala. Tutakosana. Jamaa analala kwa class bwana. So amenicorrect hapa. So it's 9.2. So a half times 9.2 times height, which was 4. Ayafanya hii hesabu. 1, 2. 9.2 times 2.
18.3
squared. So, if you have been given a triangle na haina base or haina height, you'll have to find the height using the Pythagoras theorem. Then you apply the formula, a half base times height. So we have another formula. We have another formula, which is area is equals to the square root of iko kwa table. That's why you need that mathematical table. You just copy from the mathematical table na uingize tu kwa your question. Now you substitute. Iko kwa mathematical table, so you just copy. Ina haja you cram, hii unaweza cram, but this one is just in the mathematical table direct. That's why you need a mathematical table. Sawa. So it's the square root of s into s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. Okay? So you just go to the calculator vizuri, ukopi, but hata unaweza cram pia. Si ni kitu rahisi. Is the square root of s into brackets s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. So what is this s? S is a plus b plus c, then is a half divided by 2. A plus b plus c. Kuna mtu hata amepotea. So this is a triangle. Sawa. Yenye hatujui nini. If it's an isosceles, yani ni shapeless. Hii ni right angle triangle, but this one is like shapeless triangle. So hapa tuseme ni A, B, C. Okay? A, B, C. So to find the S, it is A plus B plus C divided by 2. You find the S. So the area of finding, the formula of finding the area is the square root of S. To may find S into brackets S minus A into brackets S minus B into brackets S minus C. So let's get an example. For example, we have this one. Let's say this one is 10, 8, 7. So the first thing you'll do, you'll find S. You'll find S. S is equals to A plus B plus C divided by 2. So S is equals to 10 plus 8 plus, let's put here 6. Tuchukue na whole number. Divide by 2. Ukifanya 10 plus 8 plus 6. Ni ngapi? 24. 8 plus 8 plus 6. Ni 24. Kwa serious, mimi sioni ukifinya calculator. 18 plus 6. 24. So 24 divided by 2. Inakuwa 12. So S is 12. S is 12. So we quote the formula of finding the area. Finding the area. Oh, nimefuta triangle. So we quote the formula of finding the area. Area tumesema triangle. Area tumesema the second formula is the square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. So S tumepata ni 12. S ni A plus B plus C divided by 2. So S ni 12. So 12 into 12 minus A, 10. 12 minus B, 8. 12 minus C, 6. So itakuwa 12 times, hii ya kwanza ni 12 minus 10, 2. Then times 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8, 4. Times 12 minus 6. 12 minus 6, 6. Yeah. So 12 times 2 times 4 times 6 ni ngapi? Nakumbe hiyo hesabu ilikuwa rahisi hivi. 576 meters squared. Let's assume tulikuwa tunafanya in meters squared. So the first thing you'll do, if you want to get the area of a triangle which is not a right angled triangle, you will have to find S, which is A plus B plus C divided by 2. Sindio? You find S. So area is equals to the square. Umefanya the square root. Unaona huyu jamaa analala. Hey. It was the square root. Wewe. Square root. Inakuwa ngapi? 24 meters squared. So to find the square root, iko kwa square root. Sawa? So to find the square root. The square root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C. Then usisahau square root. Unaona kama mimi nilikuwa nimesahau. The square root of S into S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. Mpaka hapo ukoje? Unapatako kitu? Tuendelea ama tuachie hapo. Hatuwezi pumzika na Yasako iko hapa. Yasako ni rahisi sana. Yasako hatuwezi. Unaanza kuchoka. Wewe ni mwanaume bana, unachoka aje? Unafanya course gani by the way? Sijaambia watu unafanya course gani. Unafanya course gani? Certificate in plumbing. Anyway, tuendelea chana hii story. B, C, D. D ni circle. So area of finding formula of finding the area of a circle. Si tunaijua? Pi r squared. Area pi r squared. If you're using pi d, a half pi d squared. Simple. If this circle R is, wakikupea area 14, takuwa area is pi r squared, which is pi times 14 squared. Sindio? 14 meters. So itakuwa nisaidie kama 14.
141.
Serious? Nimetumia calculator kitambo. 11, 22 over 7. Itakuwa 6, 16. Fanya vizuri. 22 over 7 times 14 squared. 16 meters squared. That's the formula of finding the area of a circle. Acha nipumzike kiasi, wewe nimechoka. Nipumzike hapo. Tutaendelea to find the area of a trapezium, then we find the area of a parallelogram or a rhombus. Trapezium, then wacha nimalize area. Ibaki mbili. D, E ni trapezium. Ni A or blue. Trapezium. Trapezium si tuliona ile time inakaa hivi. Yaani iko na nini tayari? Yaani iko na rectangle na iko na triangle hapo. Sawa? So hapa you be very careful. There is a time that maybe you've been given this height. We are not using the slanting height, we are using the straight the perpendicular height. We are not using the slanting height. So if you are given here, you'll use the Pythagoras theorem to find this height. Sawa. Yeah. So it is a half A in A. Yeah, in A, in B, in your height. So, of which this height in your height. So it is, the area is a half A plus B height. A half A plus B times height. So, if for example, we've been given that. Tumesema ni slanting height, hii ndio height tunatumia. Usitumie kuingi height hii the slanting height, utumie the perpendicular height. So for instance, this longer side is 20, this is 12. So its area is equals to a half height to a 6. So it's a half 20 meters plus 12 meters into 6 meters. So 20 plus 12 ni ngapi? 22 divided by 2 is 11. Sindio? 11 meters times 6 meters. Itakuwa 66 meters squared. Simple and clear. Simple and clear. It's a half A plus B times the perpendicular height. Perpendicular height. This one. Penye iko perpendicular. Usitumie the slanting height. Hii. Usitumie hii. Na usitumie hii. Hii pia unaweza pata iko hivi. So use the perpendicular height. This one. Penye imeunda 90 degrees. Okay? So when we go to the other one, the rhombus or the parallelogram. Ilikuwa inakaa hivi. Hivyo. So in finding the area, you introduce this. Right. Inaitwa altitude. Right. Kwetu inaitwa altitude. Altitude. We introduce that height. So area is equals to base times the vertical height. Only the vertical height, which is this one. Hii yenye tumeweka hii. So if this is the base. So for example, we have this. For example, we have that. The base tuseme ni ngapi? Let's put 10. Width ni 8. So hii 6. So itakuwa area is equals to base 10 meters times 6 meters. The vertical height only 60 meters squared. So you be careful. If you've been given this side, na hujapewa hapa, you have to calculate the vertical height. So it's just the base times the vertical height. So hakuna kitu ngumu hapo ya kuongelea sana. Nataka the next topic, the next time we come, want us to do something on surface area. Finding the surface area of objects. Surface area and volume of objects. So. Okay.